And we are back. Welcome to the series finale of the Under-21 European Championship predictions. It is, of course, finals day today as England take on Spain. If you haven't done so already, please do drop a like on this video because I want to say thank you once again for all of your support on this series. And do make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well. We're going to be doing this all over again when the Women's World Cup starts in a couple of weeks. Not only that, we will be doing our normal reactions to all of the Manchester United signings, all of Manchester United's pre-season games. And I'm also going to be doing a fair few shorts regarding the fantasy football that has obviously just launched. And if you haven't done so already, please do check out my previous video, as well as signing up to the SO99 League for the upcoming season. Link to that will be available in the description of this video. But yeah, like I say, it is the final day of the Under-21 European Championships, which means that we have one more game to discuss. And let's just get straight to it. It is England versus Spain. We were here 2 years ago when the Three Lions took on Italy in the European final and lost. We were here last summer where the Lionesses took on Germany and won. And today we are here where the Young Lions will be taking on Spain in the Under-21 Championship final. And it's a really tough game to call this. Obviously, I got the England prediction for the semi-final absolutely spot on when I went for 3-0 against Israel. But I also got the Spain prediction completely wrong because I went 2-1 to Ukraine and it ended up being 5-1 to Spain because, quite frankly, I didn't think the Spanish had that level of a performance in them. I thought Ukraine were a really, really tough team. I thought they genuinely were going to beat Spain, but Spain just found another gear in that game, found something that we hadn't seen really from any other team throughout the entire tournament in that semi-final, and that is a serious worry for me as an England fan going into this game. We, of course, haven't conceded a single goal all tournament, so that is one thing that is massively in our favour, but I also think Spain have a quality of team that we haven't faced yet in this tournament. I mean, let's be honest. We had a very, very simple group. Portugal were very lucky to even make it to the quarterfinal in the first place, and we were hanging on in that game. We then obviously played Israel for a second time and beat them easily like we did the first time round. And now we come up against an actual, what I would consider high-quality Spain side with a lot of really, really good established either first team top league players or even some full Spanish internationals already, whereas the England team is comprised of, you know, bottom half Premier League or Championship players with a couple of top level team players sprinkled in and around it. But really, really tough one to call. I genuinely think this one could go either way. I think, again, the performance that Spain puts in really will be the deciding factor. If Spain play the way like they did against Ukraine, I think this could be a really, really, really difficult game for England to win. However, if Spain are laxed off in any shape or form, England will take this win. I think I'm going to let my bias get the better of me in this one because I'm so desperate to see England win, but also we have played some incredible attacking football throughout this tournament, and like I say, we still haven't conceded, so clearly we're doing something right defensively as well. I'm going to go 2-1 to England. I do think Spain are going to score. It's just going to be a question of when. I'm hoping that England are able to go ahead early, push on and potentially get a second. And I think if we can get to that 2-goal lead, I think the game is over. But I think if Spain score early, we could end up panicking because it's not something that we've been able to do so far in this tournament. Whether that, and I say early, if Spain score first regardless, I think that's something we're really going to struggle to overcome. But also, I've got to look at that Portugal game and think we went 1-0 up and we didn't push on. We sat in, and in those last 10-15 minutes, Portugal probably should have at least equalised, and we were very, very much hanging on. And I think up against this Spain side, if we try and deploy those same sort of tactics, I think Spain will end up themselves at least equalising. So that's the worry for me. I definitely do think Spain will probably go into this game as favourites, but I have to believe that England are going to get this win. Obviously, I'm an England fan. I'm always going to believe England are going to get the win in a game like this. It's a major final, although it's obviously not considered major because it's an under-21. But for the players, it's a major final. And I'm really optimistic that these lot of players can get it done. So we'll see what's going to happen. Shout out to Channel 4 for buying the rights to actually show this game on national television in the United Kingdom tonight. It's a 5 o'clock kickoff, I believe, so make sure you are tuning in to watch it. I think it's going to be a very, very good game. And hopefully we will be sitting here tomorrow morning with England with another trophy under their belts in the Under-21 tournament. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think it's going to be England? Do you think it's going to be Spain? What players have stood out for you the most in this tournament? Obviously, we've seen some players already from this tournament making moves to big teams over the course of the summer transfer window already. Let me know who else has impressed you and who you'd like to see making their way to your clubs this summer as well. Thank you very much for watching today, and thank you very much for watching this series over the course of the last couple of weeks. Like I said, we'll be doing this all over again with the Women's World Cup in a couple of weeks' time. I will see you then.